On August 5th, 2024, Dead by Daylight has announced that they will be collaborating with Five Nights at Freddy's, one of the many biggest indie horror franchises that is also celebrating its 10th anniversary this month. And with its celebration will also come a full week of content that will last from August 1st until the 8th, which is also when Five Nights at Freddy's released on Windows for the very first time, 10 days before it launched on Steam. And earlier this month, we got a surprise announcement that Dead by Daylight would be collaborating with Five Nights at Freddy's for its 10th anniversary, releasing a content update in summer of 2025. Now this begs the question, why did Scott Cawthon choose Dead by Daylight over Fortnite? It's the guy from Fortnite. One of the many phrases repeated on the internet when a character from a different franchise makes its way into Fortnite. Because 9-year-olds are stupid. And with this phrase also summons a problem: being wrongly recognized. Kids who aren't even in middle school wrongly recognize Goku, Ash Williams, or even the Lethal Company employee as the guys from Fortnite. This is also a huge problem for other characters who are not original to the Fortnite scene. Now, that is hardly an assumption on my part, but it's somewhat true. Kids these days didn't grow up watching Dragon Ball, Star Wars, or even Marvel, because those brands came up before they were even born. Fortnite wasn't even a thing in the 1900s. So when they turn on their Xbox and boot up Fortnite, they would think that these characters are original to Fortnite. This also makes sense as to why Scott Cawthon mentioned being careful on choosing brands to collaborate with during his interview with Dawko, a Five Nights at Freddy's content creator. Take a listen.
I'm very careful with collaborations because I want to protect the brands and I want to make sure that Five Nights at Freddy's stays as Five Nights at Freddy's. And there are some games where even if I really enjoy the game, it just doesn't feel like a good match. It feels like a mismatch. The brand integrity is the most important thing for me, and keeping everything feeling like it belongs. And so that's really been my only hesitancy.
What he says during the interview makes complete sense on why he didn't choose to collaborate with Fortnite. The main villain of the entire FNaF franchise, William Afton, is a serial killer who uses a knife instead of a gun. In fact, he never even used a gun in any FNaF game, because not only is the franchise family friendly, but the games aren't even recognized for having guns in them because they don't. William Afton would not fit in Fortnite because he has never used a gun, not even off camera. Michael Myers, who is one of the most famous killers, is in Fortnite, but has he ever used a gun? Yes. His 31st kill in the Halloween franchise involved a shotgun. William Afton will most certainly fit in Dead by Daylight as a killer, because the whole point of the game is trying to survive while a killer is on the loose, and you have to complete a few certain objectives in order to win the game. It's not like Among Us. You already know who the killer is in this game. And the biggest plot point of this whole assumption video is that Dead by Daylight stars so many iconic characters from scary franchises that are made by huge companies and not indie developers. With William Afton nudging his way into the roster of many iconic characters, he will be recognized as one of them too, helping Five Nights at Freddy's take a step out of the indie game life to become one of the biggest franchises in the horror genre ever, competing with Silent Hill, Alan Wake, and even Resident Evil. And because of this, FNaF will no longer be recognized as a small game.
Everyone's like DVD. Like, if it was, I wouldn't be mad if it's DVD. Oh my god, it has DVD!